poor girl only visits the church once to eat a meal that fills her stomach, where lunch is served for free. But the church's meal is just a simple vegetable dish, and seeing it makes her a little sad. However, as she reaches the church gate, she notices a tray of free eggs placed nearby. Without a second thought, she picks up one egg and slips it into her pocket. But just as she reaches for a second egg, she notices something written on it, a moment that instantly makes the atmosphere awkward. You might think she'd stop after seeing that, but that's not what happens. Her name is Jisoo, and after eating one egg, she quietly moves closer to the counter, considering taking more. Her logic? There are no cameras around. As he leaves, he jokes, "If you eat too many eggs, you'll end up with smelly farts." Jisoo is stunned by his words. From that day on, Seonjun starts appearing in her life repeatedly. Jisoo isn't religious. She only goes to church for free food to save money. Her dream is to go to France and become a food expert. To earn money quickly, she shares a roof with her male best friend and juggles multiple part-time jobs. Kitchen helper, bar waitress, anything that pays. But she doesn't realize that the room she's about to serve at the bar today is actually Seonjun's. Carefully balancing a plate of spicy crawfish, she enters cautiously, knowing the customers here are either wealthy businessmen or spoiled rich boys. As she's about to leave, her eyes catch a 10,001 note lying on the floor. A rich boy signals that it's her tip, but as she bends to pick it up, he mocks her, saying she looks like a baby, perfect for the bar's image. Jisoo understands the insult but stays silent, gripping the money tightly before turning to leave. The boy stops her. After enduring so much, Jisoo doesn't react this time, until she trips and falls straight into Seonjun's arms. But Seonjun shoves her away. Heartbroken, Jisoo walks out, feeling the gap between her life and the rich. She vows to become wealthy herself one day. Little does she know, her next part-time job will change everything. At an event, Seonjun takes her as his temporary girlfriend. Here, Jisoo gets the strangest opportunity to earn money, outdrink the other girl, and win 2 million won. But it gets harder when she sees Seonjun's girlfriend is from Russia, a country known for strong liquor. The competition starts, and Jisoo transforms into a beast, quickly defeating the other girl. As Seonjun fetches her prize money, she's so exhausted she collapses before taking it. Concerned, Seonjun decides to take her home, but she's too out of it to give her address. Reluctantly, he brings her to his place. But the moment they enter his room, Jisoo, in her drunken state, starts acting wild. Frustrated, Seonjun pushes her, and she passes out on the spot. Meanwhile, Jisoo's male best friend, who'd been playing cards at home, returns and panics when he sees her. No matter how much he calls her, she won't wake up. As he carries her out, Seonjun stops him and hands him a wad of cash, calling it today's tip. The friend drowns in guilt, thinking he failed to protect Jisoo. He even suspects she was exploited, but he doesn't know the truth, that Jisoo earned that money by downing every glass. At home, everyone questions her about the mysterious man and what happened. Her friend's expressions make it clear he has feelings for her. When Jisoo wakes up, she realizes Seonjun never paid her, and she's just exhausted herself for nothing. Her heart shatters. But her biggest heartbreak comes when she's finally ready to leave for France, only to discover her so-called friends have betrayed her. She's left so poor she can't even afford a meal. Her best friend had taken her hard-earned savings and gone on a foreign trip. Realizing their friendship was a lie, Jisoo breaks down. Meanwhile, a handsome, rich boy parties daily, shops freely, and doesn't care if his credit cards are maxed out because he believes his uncle will leave him a 1 trillion won inheritance. But his life takes a turn when he returns to Korea and waits for weeks with no message. When he's finally summoned, he learns he's not the only one. All family members eligible for inheritance have returned. His aunt, who runs restaurant chains, and his other aunt, who owns a gold mine license, praise each other's wealth. Then, a father-son duo bursts in. The aunt is furious, accusing them of never contributing. The biggest shock comes when the lawyer reveals the inheritance has already been decided. A video plays, Grandpa explaining his struggles raising them and who truly mattered to him. The first inheritance goes to the eldest aunt, an 18 million won resort and golf club. Everyone is stunned by Grandpa's power. Next is the second daughter, 300 billion won in city property and a commercial building. The reason? She was by Grandpa's side in his final moments. Then comes Yeonjun's parents, who assumed their son, as the only male heir, would get the most. But reality hits hard. The lawyer announces Grandpa disinherited them because they harmed the family business instead of helping. Yeonjun's world collapses. Did Grandpa not love me? He wonders. Later, he finds a video meant only for him. Grandpa mentions a treasure vault location, giving him hope. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, poor Jisoo prepares a fruit salad, thinking how these fruits cost as much as 50 kilograms of shrimp in Korea. It's her last day. She's finally saved enough for France. After 3 years working with the kitchen aunties, tears fill her eyes. She's determined to fulfill her dream of becoming a chef. She hands her savings to her best friend, who's handling her visa paperwork, promising everything will be done on time. Excited, Jisoo heads home, thinking, when I return, I'll thank her properly. But that night, her friend's phone goes off. At the police station, she learns it's a classic fraud case. The culprit likely won't be found. Rushing to the contract office, she finds everything gone. Tables, chairs, all of it. Reality sinks in. Her best friend stole her money and fled with her boyfriend. 3 years of savings, gone in an instant. That night, praying in church, Jisoo regrets trusting her friend. friend. If only I hadn't believed her. I wouldn't be here stealing eggs for breakfast. Unbeknownst to her, the pastor comforting her is Hyunjun's mother. Hyunjun drowns in thoughts of her. That night, he calls her, "I've been waiting for you. Here's my address." Confused, Jisoo wonders, does he like me or is he crazy? That night, she realizes, was this fate? Does he truly love her? She decides to meet him, but her real motive? If he ignores me, at least I won't owe him watch repair money. But when she arrives, she finds another girl, a rich girl, secretly in love with Hyunjun. Jisoo, dressed in a rented designer outfit, full makeup, plans to hear his confession. Hyunjun, seeing her, is momentarily stunned. Something stirs in his heart. He'd casually said, "I love you," but Jisoo took it seriously. As she enters his home, she sees Hyunjun with the other girl, who says, "If you marry me, you get me and my billion-dollar clothing company." Heartbroken, Jisoo thinks, was I just called here as a witness? I spent half my salary on this dress, and he treats me like this? Hyunjun's real plan? Have Jisoo help find his grandfather's hidden treasure to cover his watch repair costs? No confession intended. Just then, her father calls. "Return to the company, foreign buyers are here." When Hyunjun returns, he finds Jisoo asleep in a chair from exhaustion. Instead of apologizing, he says, "Clean the second floor too." Jisoo's patience snaps. "I can't repay your watch, but I'm not your slave." To apologize, Hyunjun makes her a fancy cocktail filled with love. Tasting it, Jisoo feels drawn to him until he says, "I'm opening a bar and need a hardworking employee. If you can't pay me, work off your debt." Hurt, Jisoo declares, "I'll never bow to anyone again." She takes a low-paying job at a Hanjungwan restaurant just to stay away from him. But fate has other plans. One day, Hyunjun says, "Lie on the bed." A staff member asks, "Is this wedding prep?" But it's just formal help. Hyunjun had injured his arm saving Jisoo at a cocktail event. Initially irritated, Jisoo softens when she sees his injury. She donates half her month's earnings for his home care. That night, Hyunjun, in pain, thinks of Jisoo. When her caring message arrives, his heart swells. He apologizes and shows gratitude. Jisoo doesn't understand, but she's slowly falling for him. With the bars opening near, Hyunjun lacks a chef. Jisoo, with her 5-star kitchen experience, offers her skills, mastering knife work and classic dishes. Impressed, Hyunjun makes her executive chef. For the first time, Jisoo has a place in Korea. Hyunjun hires a top bartender, a woman whose cocktails mesmerize. But Jisoo is confused. This bar doesn't open at night, but in the day. As opening nears, Hyunjun's temper worsens. One day, his words shatter Jisoo's heart. She decides to leave forever, but forgets her key. Returning quietly for her bag, Hyunjun wakes and grabs her. Apologizing, he says, "That slap hurt my heart." Jisoo replies, "Your words don't hurt me. It's you tearing my self-respect repeatedly." She says she'll never be his employee, but when he holds her hand, she feels something real in him. The truth? Hyunjun has severe nyctophobia, fear of darkness. At night, his personality shifts. When Jisoo first visited, his phobia was active, making him rude. The next morning, Jisoo works as usual, but Hyunjun remembers nothing. He's never shared his past. A month later, the bar's grand opening dazzles guests. Hyunjun charms as a bartender, attracting girls. Watching from the kitchen, Jisoo wonders why she's so jealous. But with good business comes competition. The neighboring coffee shop owner eyes Hyunjun's bar. Confused and passionate, Jisoo thinks of Hyunjun and the other girls. Before reaching someone's heart, fill their stomach, she decides, making him a special dish, French-style strawberry millefeuille, a dessert symbolizing romance. Hyunjun praises it, unaware it carries her heart's secret. Seizing the moment, Jisoo says, "Let's watch a romantic musical together." But a rich girl, secretly in love with Hyunjun, interrupts. Jisoo had spent 3 months' salary on tickets, hiding them in a cookbook, hoping he'd understand her effort and feelings. Hyunjun finds them. The next morning, Jisoo decides to go alone, but the tickets are gone. Hyunjun appears. "I want to go with you." He arrives in his luxury car, their first proper date. Jisoo asks, "You already have a girlfriend. Why alone time with me?" Hyunjun casually says, "It's just a small group outing. Don't overthink." Disappointed, Jisoo thinks, "I'm just a maid to him. His love will never be mine." At the musical, they enjoy it, until the rich girl confronts Jisoo, calling her a manipulative boyfriend stealer. Everyone expects Hyunjun to defend Jisoo, but he stays silent and leaves with the rich girl. Devastated, Jisoo cries on the bus home. "I was never worthy of love, she thinks. She avoids home, clinging to hope. "I want to see him one more time." But when they meet, Hyunjun says, "Stop dreaming. Leave me alone," and shuts the door on her. Haunted by Jisoo's confessions, Hyunjun struggles. Meanwhile, Jisoo resolves to forget him. At work, she's blank. No smiles, no reactions. Hyunjun piles on tasks, but she ignores them. "I need to stay busy so I don't think of him." But Jisoo doesn't know Hyunjun has secretly decided to change her life. When she recalls the musical, a soft heartbeat reminds her, love is still alive. Yet she says, "You and that rich girl make sense. I'm just a poor cook." Then she shares her life's pain, betrayal, hardship, loneliness. "I'm scared to trust again." Hyunjun finally opens up. "I fear the dark. Every full moon I become a monster no one recognizes." That night he hurt her, he was hiding his truth. As Jisoo walks home, a digital screen lights up, showing the Eiffel Tower, her dream. Her best friend steps out, dressed elegantly. "I want to take you to Paris one day," he says. Jisoo smiles. "I'm happy, even if it's just a picture." He gifts her a compass-shaped pendant. "No matter how lost you are, with me you'll find your way." Shocked, Jisoo realizes, does my friend love me? His proposal is real. Before leaving, he says, "I'm serious, Jisoo." The scene shifts. Hyunjun watches from a high wall, eyes burning with jealousy. see. He saw everything. Jisoo, flustered, doesn't know what to say. Hyunjun softly asks, "What did you just do?" Confused, he sees her embarrassment. She never thought the chaebol who silently loved her would see her kiss another. "Do you two live together?" he demands. Jisoo explains, "We're just housemates, not lovers." Hyunjun doesn't believe her. His possessiveness flares. "Why didn't you choose me?" The question lingers in his every look. At his cafe, an arrogant customer complains about cocktails, then shoves a waitress. Jisoo intervenes but is pushed down. Hyunjun storms in, kicking the man away. "Touch my girl again, and I'll erase you from this world." Everyone, including Jisoo, is stunned by his dark side. Back inside, he scolds her. "You're mine. No one touches you." Jisoo realizes Hyunjun isn't just gentle. He's dangerously possessive. That night, Hyunjun declares, "You're living with me now." But the next morning, his mom arrives, hinting at marriage and grandchildren. Jisoo slips away unnoticed. At dinner with her roommate, Hyunjun and the rich girl coincidentally appear. The girl insults Jisoo. "Poor people like you don't belong here." She adds, "Hyunjun's just playing with you. His real love is me." Heartbroken, Jisoo leaves. The truth? The rich girl set it up. Hyunjun only wanted to confess his real feelings, but misunderstandings tear them apart. Jisoo cries, "Everyone thinks I'm a gold digger, a boyfriend stealer." Hyunjun calmly says, "I've cleaned the house. You can return anytime. And now, I officially want to date you." But her struggles aren't over. Her roommate and Hyunjun fight over her, memories of their shared past flooding back. At home, Hyunjun's jealousy erupts. "What did you two do last night?" Jisoo explains, "He's like a brother. Nothing happened." Hyunjun says, "I believe you," but his eyes scream possessiveness. He takes her to a beach resort, a cute couple trip. They play games, walk the shore, a perfect morning. At lunch, the only option is octopus hot pot. Disappointed she's seen octopus torture, Jisoo's mood sours. Hyunjun instantly vows, "I'll find 100 octopuses." He searches markets, all sold out. Undeterred, he catches one himself at the shore. For Jisoo, who said, "I want true love, not diamonds," Hyunjun brings a toy ring. She smiles. "Fake or real, I only care about the heart." At his beach villa, they wear matching outfits. "I want the world to know you're my girlfriend," he says. Every detail from bedroom design to decor is for her. And with this scene, the mini drama ends